Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're listening in from. I am your host. Today I have the pleasure to welcome you from wherever you're listening in from. I thank you for sparing minutes to be present with with us here today. I am your host, Hamna Mwendo. With me today is a very eligible gentleman who is very knowledgeable of what he's about to share. I look forward to having the opportunity to bring him on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I avail to you, Mr. Habib Kasule, who is an investor in CashTelex and also a passionate businessman. To you, I pass the mic, Mr.
Yes, thank you very much, Hamna Mwendo. Thank you for the warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good morning, Malaysia. Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good evening. How are you? My name is Habib Umar Kasule, and I'll be your presenter tonight. But before we start our presentation, I would want to share the screen for a few slides for everyone to see where we are headed. So tonight you are invited to a business presentation, and we are CashTelex and a wealth distribution company. Tonight, we want to talk about investments. Tonight, we want to talk about what will change our lives, me and you, our extended families, our Africa, because right now we only have the opportunity, us Africans only have the opportunity to be presented this amazing presentation. And tonight we are here with CashTelex. So why CashTelex? What is CashTelex? But before we get into what CashTelex is, why CashTelex? CashTelex is an international business, and tonight you have the opportunity to be exposed to invest in an international business. How many people would wish to have a Facebook? How many people would wish to have a Twitter? How many people would wish to have a Jumia or Alibaba or Amazon or eBay? Tonight, CashTelex is going to give you an opportunity to be an owner of an international business, whereby not only in your small circles, in your town, people access your business, but you have the ability to access the world, to give them the product. And tonight, CashTelex has the ability to give you that. Why CashTelex again? Because CashTelex will have the ability to give you daily passive income. Passive income is an income that you, your family, when you go to sleep, you are still making a little money. CashTelex tonight has the ability to give you that opportunity. So why not invest tonight in such a beautiful business? Another thing why CashTelex is because CashTelex has the ability to grow your capital or equity. Tonight, when you invest with CashTelex, you will have the ability, your shares, your capital, all the money you have invested will have the ability to grow. And I will show you later what and how it will be able to grow your capital. And another thing is the easy accessibility to funds anywhere in the world. For those who have traveled, you have been to countries where you cannot get out of the country with a large sum of amount of money because they don't allow you to travel with a lot of money, or you are leaving a country and you're not a resident or a citizen of that country. For example, 2 weeks ago, I've been in Cairo, and whenever you try to exit the country and you're not a citizen in Cairo, you are not able to leave the country with more than 10,000 US dollars. If you have more than 10,000 US dollars in liquid, you cannot leave the country. But with this, there is easy accessibility to funds anywhere in the world. You can get your money anywhere in a click of an eye, in a blink of an eye. You can get your money anywhere in the world. CashTelex has the ability to give you that. And for those who would want to send their money to their relatives, your relative is in America, your relative is in China, your relative is in Djibouti, and they want some amount of money, CashTelex has the ability for you to give your relatives that amount of money. CashTelex also offers you with a retirement plan. Since there is growth of equity, your investment will grow with the business as more assets are added into the business, as we shall see the ecosystem. As more assets are added onto the business, then you will have the ability to grow your capital and you will have a retirement plan. Another thing why CashTelex tonight is easy to interest-free, access to interest-free loans, and there is also financial security and freedom, and then access to healthcare and insurance. CashTelex will be able to provide insurance at cheap rates to its investors. Tonight, what is CashTelex? First things first, CashTelex is a pan-African financial company running on blockchain that has tokenized its assets. For example, there is no African country or there is no African person who has come up with an idea to run a blockchain in Africa except CashTelex. And we are the first pan-African financial company running on a blockchain. And that's why tonight you and me have the ability, and we are the only ones, Africans tonight, have the ability to invest with CashTelex. That is why you are invited tonight here, because we want you Africans to buy the coin, because we have not yet released it to the world. The world already knows blockchain. The world knows the future is blockchain. But many Africans tonight don't know what blockchain is. But CashTelex is here tonight to help you, to explain to you what blockchain is, what are the importances of blockchain. And when you invest with CashTelex, you will have the ability to own a business that is going to run on an international basis. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, don't forget, tonight is the only opportunity you have to buy CashTelex. Within the next 3-5 years, we are looking to 1 million households, but we cannot make 1 million households without you tonight. We want you to invest tonight. Please be part of this team, be part of the life-changing journey. So we want 1 million households in Africa to be able to at least earn $10 in passive income so that they can afford food, clothing, and decent accommodation. That is what we are campaigning tonight. We want Africans to buy CashTelex. Africans on the platform tonight, please buy CashTelex. CashTelex is the future. Please buy CashTelex. Before that, I want to show you the evolution of money. Money has evolved. You can see in the corner here, it was paper money. Then there was Visa, American Express, MasterCard. In the world, people don't know that in Uganda, we actually transact money on our SIM cards. People on the platform, and you are out there, Nigeria, in Malaysia, London, Dubai, even Cairo here. People don't know that we in Uganda have the ability to transfer money from one SIM card to another. And this is the beauty. But mobile money is just it's a local business. But tonight you have the ability to invest with CashTelex. M-Pesa wants to be like mobile money, but mobile money is easier to use. MoneyGram, Western Union, these are also money transfer companies that are already in place that are transferring money. But with all this, CashTelex has the ability to do all the above. And we would like you to be part of such an investment. Let me give you an example what mobile money does. Mobile money is used to send and receive money in Uganda, because way back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when I used to be in school, my mother used to put money on a taxi, and the taxi was to drive to Mpiji, Gombe, where I used to study. And that is how we used to send money. And when they introduced mobile money, because this is at least a preamble of what I want to show you tonight. So when they introduced mobile money, people were skeptic. They were like, how can you put money on a SIM card and someone receives it? How can you put money on a SIM card and someone receives it in Mbale? And I'm in Kampala. How can he receive it in Busia, Masaka, Mbarara? But years evolved, and today mobile money is just on the click of your phone. And today one thing, there was a post in the news yesterday or 2 days ago, whereby they said 5.6 billion shillings is transacted on mobile money on a daily basis. Imagine how much money if mobile money was an international business. But CashTelex is an international business, and it does sending and receiving money. It does remittances. Mobile money also has Momo Pay, where you pay goods and services in supermarkets. CashTelex is also going to be able to do that, but on a wild basis. Payments, utilities, fees. People used to send fees to pay fees in banks, but today CashTelex will have the ability for you to be in Malaysia, Nigeria, Canada, and you'll be able to pay for your child's school fees. How amazing is that? Then CashTelex also gives you the ability to save and give you loans. Tonight, we also look at this, but this is just an ecosystem of a small business in Kampala, in Uganda. Not so many African countries have mobile money, but this is going to be on a big basis. We are offering this on a big basis. CashTelex is going to give you insurance. It's going to give you financial inclusion. Those who are left out on savings, loans, interest-free loans, because the banks are frustrating businesses tonight. So what is CashTelex ecosystem going to consist of? Like a mobile money, what is the money-making machine for CashTelex? Tonight, I want to talk about CashTelex exchange. An exchange is something that I will show you later tonight, is something that is able to change fiat to cryptocurrency. Okay, CashTelex exchange is the only one that is able to change fiat, liquid money, to cryptocurrencies and others. There is no exchange in the world that does that. And we, tonight, we, the Africans on the platform, we are the only ones who have the ability to do that. And we own this. We own this. Imagine owning such a business. Wow. So I will show you tonight what an exchange is, because maybe you don't know what it is. Then CashTelex cities, we are going to build cities in most of African countries, and these are going to be able to hold the value of our shares, and they won't be volatile like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like Dogecoin, like Litecoin. Most of these cryptocurrencies on the market today are volatile. But with CashTelex cities, with the real estates, with the gold shops that CashTelex has in the ecosystem, it will be able to keep the value of CashTelex stability. Then CashTelex ecosystem also has remittances, like I told you. Mobile money is transferring money and sending and receiving money in Kampala, Uganda, maybe in Kenya a little bit, maybe in Rwanda a little bit, but mainly in Uganda. But with remittances, we are going to be able to send and receive money anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world you are, you will have the ability to send money and receive money at cheap costs, without so much bureaucracy. Where is your national ID? Without all that bureaucracy, CashTelex will give you the ability to transfer money, and not just $20 million, 20 million shillings, more than millions and millions of money. You will be able to transact millions of money, send money and receive money. Because today, when I send my mother, or my mother sends me money from the UK, and she sends me 50,000 US dollars, a bank will hold my money, and they will ask me who sent you the money, why they send you the money. But with the CashTelex, she can send me money in a click, and no one will ask questions. As long as I have my wallet, we shall be safe from all the bureaucracy in the banks and the bureaucracy of the governments. Then we shall have CashTelex gold shops, where we shall be able to trade gold, and this gold is also one of the assets that are going to be able to back up the CashTelex coin, so that it will be stable and it will increase in value. That is what I told you when I was beginning, that CashTelex has the ability to keep your money stable and grow in value. your shares will grow in value drastically, because gold, land, all these assets are known everywhere in the world to grow in value. And as long as we back the CashTelex coin with such assets, it will surely grow in value day by day. Another thing I want to talk about is the CashTelex mobile wallet that is going to be able to transact fees, payments, and all this. And then there's also trading options and CashTelex online shopping. We shall also have a shopping app whereby all CashTelex shareholders have 40% discount. We shall have 40% discount. If you are an owner or you hold CashTelex, you will have 40% discounts on all products in the CashTelex Go. And not just products. We are talking about iPhone 14, Samsung fridges, Samsung S21. We shall have discounts on cars, on mobile phones, tablets, say anything you want, clothes. Imagine going to a store and they tell you, when you planned, you're going to spend 1 million shillings, and they tell you the products you want to buy tonight, they are 60% discount or 40% discount, and you're going to save a little bit of money. This is what CashTelex is giving you at the end of the day. Why not me and you have the ability to, why not take the opportunity to invest with CashTelex? One thing I wanted to show you about is the exchange, how it looks like. So, ladies and gentlemen, an exchange is something that looks like this. It will have millions of people trading, and with every blink on the computer, you see red and green, those are people buying and selling their cryptocurrencies, their money, they're trading things and that. CashTelex is offering you such a business that over millions and millions of transactions being made on such a platform, you will be able to gain, you will be able to have a little dividends for your family, for your friends, and for your loved ones. So, members, why not invest with us tonight? Another thing I want to show you is, I want to tell you tonight is CashTelex, I'm not asking for millions of shillings. I'm not asking for millions of dollars for you to own an international business. The beauty about CashTelex, since we want to eradicate poverty, we want to help our loved ones, we want to help our friends. The beauty and the most beautiful thing about CashTelex is that only a minimum of 200,000 Uganda shillings, or a minimum of $60, is going to earn you an ownership in an international business. All people from all walks of life are invited. We encourage a minimum of $60, an investment of $60. And this will give you the ability to own an international business. And what are the benefits to invest with CashTelex? You will have daily dividends, share at 80-20 ratio, because many companies, when you buy shares with them, they only give out shares at the end of the year. They call for an annual general meeting. We sit down, they tell you we made amount of money, this with this amount of shares, you get this amount. But with the beauty of CashTelex, every single day, every hour that passes by, investors are given their share of profits. Every single hour that goes by, investors are going to be given their shares of profits. And how is that amazing? Because in the world, where will you get a business that will give you profits every single hours? Because the system is automated, people will always, it will always calculate the amount of work done, and you will be shared 80% of the profits. 20% will go back to the company for maintenance, and then We talked about capital gains, value of growth of your CashTelex. We talked about discounted products in our CashTelex Go. We talked about health insurance. We talked about global remittances in the share exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, we already talked about this is how our app will look like. And most people will get 40% discount if you are an owner. If you're not an owner, you will find someone who has CashTelex to enjoy the 40% discount. And this is going to be how our wallet looks like. This wallet will be able to pay anything. It will be able to pay, it will be able to convert crypto to fiat and then fiat to crypto. So what are the projections, ladies and gentlemen? Let's say, for example, today, this is just for illustration. I'm not saying the value of CashTelex is $5, but let's say in 1 year, the value of CashTelex is $5, and you happen to own 1,000 CashTelex. The value is going to be multiplied by the number of CashTelex, and in shillings, in dollars, you will have 5,000 US dollars. Wow. What business will you invest in? And at the end of the day, your money keeps growing in value. And this is 3,000. At the dollar in Uganda shillings is valued at 3,700. That will be 18 million. Let's say in the second year, the CashTelex grows in value to $10. The third year, $15. The fifth year, $30. And when it is $30 and you still have the same 1,000 CashTelex coins, you will have 30,000 US dollars in growth. Because like I told you, the assets, the gold and the land, the cities that are going to be built in almost every African country, they are the ones that back up this CashTelex. They are the ones that back up your shares. They are the ones that prevent your shares from being volatile. And imagine 5 years later, because this is just for illustration purposes, but CashTelex on the crypto space, it can grow to $30 in 5 months, in 10 months, in 1 year. So this is just for illustration purposes. But imagine today, if you bought 1,000 CashTelex and it goes to $30 in 6 months, imagine how much money you would have. For real, your relatives, your friends will be mesmerized about the opportunity shared with them, like I am sharing to you tonight. So how do we take part in CashTelex? All you need is a national ID or a driving permit or a passport, anything that identifies you as a person. You need that and a functional email address, and your investment of $60. This is what I want to show you tonight. Why not go talk to your friends? Why not talk to the person who invited you? Ask them a lot of questions, like we are going to have a Q&A session tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you for listening to me. I have been your presenter, Habib Umar Krasule. I hope you understood everything, and I will give back the mic to my host. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, our members on the forum. We thank you so much for being here. Thank you for that clarification, our presenter tonight. I want to call upon the members in the class to harm themselves and you have the silent prayer. Please, our last item on the agenda is the closing prayer, and it's going to be silent on the video basis. Please let us humble ourselves for that item. Amin. I wish you the best. Good night, morning. Bye-bye.